and the House get frustrated by, because it tends to slow the process down a bit to make sure that the policy that's being enacted is then, something that gets that 60 vote threshold.
There's also the prospect of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez running for president. Now, when she was elected some years ago, she was the youngest woman ever elected to the House of Representatives. Does she have a chance, I guess, to get nominated for president on the Democrat side?
I would put her in the same category as I would Marjorie Taylor Greene, as far as being too far on the fringe to really garner a more broad centrist population vote. I don't think that she would be able to get those more moderate voters, whether you're leaning left or leaning right. She is too far on the fringe to be able to do that. Yes, her fighting the oligarchy campaign seems to be going well and giving something for Democrats to point to say we've got somebody out there fighting, because there really has been pretty profound silence on the Democratic side as far as leadership goes. But the talk about her being a candidate, yes, of course, they're going to say don't count her out. She took out Joe Crowley back when she won her House seat, becoming the youngest member of Congress, but it doesn't translate to a presidential race, in my opinion.
Yeah, there are detractors and there are supporters, and we spoke to some of each. Listen.
Honored to be able to vote for Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez for president.
Don't underestimate AOC.
I wouldn't dislike seeing her as a candidate for president.
I don't know. Sorry. She's too young in the game for it, I think.
Too young in the game. I guess she would be 35 by the time 28 runs around. So, that would be old enough to run. The question is the experience level and the judgment, I guess.
Absolutely. And you just hit on the experience factor, which I do think both Marjorie Taylor Greene and Ocasio-Cortez are going to struggle with if they were to consider statewide races like this, or broader presidential races like this. AOC, despite being in Congress for as long as she has, still doesn't have the leadership experience or the policy experience. What and that's what I think as voters we need to look at. What have they done in their role as Congresswoman or as a Congressperson? What policies have they enacted? What committees they sit on? And aside from doing, TikTok videos or social media posts from her apartment in D.C., pushing more so about what are the policies and what impact are they trying to make? Because you can't just simply have a anti-message, and what I think Republicans are going to see that they come up against in these next races, whether it's Virginia and New Jersey governor races or looking ahead to 2026, is, if the Democrats only have anti-Trump or anti-Trump and Elon, which is this, oligarchy tour, then voters are going to say, well, what are you for? What are we looking to vote for you for? And that is going to be a question they need to come up with an answer to.
Maura Gillespie, the founder of Blue Stack Strategies. Maura, thank you.